Yes, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. It's the morning here, and the time is 7:26 in the morning. I'm so excited for another day that the Lord has made, and very happy that this day came. And I'm so grateful that I'm part of this day. So, my topic today is, what could I tell my younger self if I was to go back in time and advise myself and give advice to my own self when I was younger, what advice could I give to my own self? Now flip it to you. If you were to go back in time, what advice could you give to your younger self? Throughout the lessons you have learned in life, the challenges, whatever, everything that you went through, what could you tell your younger self? So to me, I could tell my younger self that life is a mystery. Everything that happens, whether it is good or is bad, it happens for a reason. I may not understand it fully, but I need to just let it be what it is and find out how I can be able to get better. Because I used to really blame myself, blame people, blame what I go through, concentrate more on complaining on the situation, just concentrating much on the pain, not seeing the lesson I could have learned in that pain, not seeing the path that God is creating for me in that pain, not seeing the possibility of growth in the pain. That was what I was concentrating myself in. If anything happened, I would really waste a lot of time thinking why it happened. And that happened to me so many times. I wasted a lot of time. If I could calculate those times, could be some years of complaining, years of blaming, years of, not fitting in. And that's why I could just tell myself, it has happened. It has happened for my good. I would love to take this verse to share to my younger self over and over again that everything that happens, it happens for my good. It's Romans, I think, Romans something. That everything will work for my own good. Whether it looks bad, it looks what, it will work to benefit me in whatever way. In whatever way. That could be the advice I could give myself. To know that everything works for my perfect, that my life has been predestined. Like Jeremiah. Jeremiah says, I know the plans I have for you. Someone knows the plans he has for me. And the plans is to prosper me and to give me hope and future. So whatever happens along the way, it is all to take me to that prosperity. It is all to take me to that future that is destined for me. So I could tell myself to just, find as much as I can to find the lesson I could learn in that situation, to find myself how I can really help myself to find the path that I'm supposed to go after there. What not next? Not to concentrate on the problem. So that's that's one. Another thing that I could tell my younger self is to just be myself, not to try to fit in, because I wasted a lot of time. I wasted a lot of resources just to fit in, just to be loved, like it's like buying love, to just you want to give so that you can fit in. So I would tell myself to just be who I am. Whoever loves me. Whoever does not love me, that is their portion, that's their problem, not my own problem. But I will choose to love everyone, even those who don't love me. That would be the advice I could really tell myself. Yeah, it's a hard one, but I would choose to learn to love everyone, just the way God instructed us to love one another, even love your enemies. And that would be the path I could really take, because that will give me a peace of mind, and that will help me to forgive easily. That will help me to move forward easily. That will help me to focus on what matters most easily, because when I really concentrate on why these people don't like me, why this that happened, I would waste a lot of time rather than focusing that energy to think of what can I do. What can I do better for myself to become better? How can I help? Where can I become a help into the world? What can I bring into the world? What can I learn to get to perfect myself into something that I can use that to help another person from their challenges that they go through? The energy that we use when we are not happy is more than when we use the energy when we are happy. Because if that energy we redirect it to focusing on what we can do better, it would really be a great help. So I could really tell myself to just be be myself, be authentic, be don't I would tell myself not to fit in, not to live on people's expectation of me, not to compete, not to think that I am behind, not to think that, because everyone's journey is different. Everyone's journey, and along the journey that I will move, not everyone will like me, not everyone will love me, and that is okay. That is okay. That I could tell myself, because I wasted a lot of time in that very many years ago. I used to really try to fit in, try to think why I am behind. Everyone's life is different and unique, and it's created for a reason. Everyone, you go through what you go through for a reason, but figure out how you can, what is the next chapter, what is something that you need to redirect yourself on. Because I learned through that, through the hard way. I learned through life and realized later that, oh my God, all those things that I thought was bad was just meant to redirect me into where I'm supposed to be. So now I have learned to really focus on myself, me being the center. Because if I need to deliver, if I need to do anything that is positive into the world, I need to first focus on myself. I need to first build myself. When I'm built, when I have built myself through maybe gaining skills, maybe through removing some of the belief system that I thought of myself. Maybe I thought of myself not being enough. Maybe I thought of myself not competent. Maybe I thought myself not the one. So I will use that time to really work on myself, to bring that understanding that I am capable, I am enough, I can make it. However long it takes, I will reach where God wants me to be. So that could be what I would really tell myself. And another big thing that I would tell myself is to invest, to invest myself, invest my time in myself, to learning myself, to loving myself, to gaining skills, to gaining knowledge, to gaining understanding in all aspects of my life, spiritually, career wise, economically, in physical, getting fit, in all aspects of my life, invest in myself. And that thing I have learned that most successful people invest more of their time on themselves, learning, unlearning, relearning, all those things happens to them, and that's what makes them become master of what they are best at, because they focus on what they can do best. They invest most of their time to learning themselves. What is that thing that is really blocking me? Could it be the belief that I thought I was not enough? Could it be the belief that I thought, "Yeah, I don't fit in, it's not me"? So I would really focus on that, and to invest even in resources like building wealth, creating something new. Yes, Olivia, how are you? How are you? Yes, yeah, nice to have you here. Thank you very much for being here. Yeah. What would you tell your younger self if you were to go back in time? What would you tell your younger self? What advice could you give your younger self at this stage, with all the knowledge you have learned, the experience of life you have gone through, and also what you have learned through people? You have learned so many things. What could you tell yourself? What could you tell your younger self? Yeah. I was on the third one, and I was saying that the third one was to invest my time in myself, invest the money that I have the little I have, I make sure I find a way on how to grow it in multiple ways. I realize that the word of God is really is complete, because there is nothing that you find that is not there in the Bible. Because about investment, Ecclesiastes 3:16, I think it say that plant your seed in the morning, plant in the afternoon, and plant in the evening, so that maybe this one will grow, or this one will get better, or the other one, or maybe all of them. That is the investment. You don't put all your eggs in one basket, because that happened to me when I was back in my country in South Sudan. I was working for the United Nations, and I thought everything was okay because UN, oh my God, life is so sweet. We were getting salary in US dollars. And that was one of the really greatest thing that I am so grateful for, because that is what set my foundation. Because in that job, it helped me to do a lot of things. Even the business that I'm running right now, it is still the fruits of the work that I did back in South Sudan, because I used that money to invest in this business. But I wish I knew that strategy earlier. I could have invested so much. However, it is not late. I invested in some, but it never worked. And then I found out this one that I stick into it. Now I am building my skills around it, because my desire is to help um, a lot of families that are going through challenges of not having enough time with their parents, because parenting is really one of the most difficult things. And raising another human being, whether one or two, or most especially those ones who have three or four, like me, 5 or 6. In our country, we have a lot of children. We can have a lot of children. But the responsibility is really big with the current situation in the current generation. Is really very expensive, and it is a lot of hard work too. So it needs you as a parent to be present. So what I'm really investing my time and my effort is to learn how I can really help many other parents who wanting to have time, and also at the same time more time for parenting, so they can be there with their children, instill the values that they want, maybe Christian values, maybe whatever values that they need to instill into their children, that they have the time, because this is raising another person, another citizen that needs to be responsible. And yeah, having that time to be there for your children, for your loved ones, create those memories, and at the same time having creating wealth, and also focusing on how you're going to retire. So that's what I'm building myself on, and trying to help many other parents as much as I can to be there for their children, and to be present, and to also have the means to help them have what they want to have. So that is my goal at the moment. But I wish I knew this earlier, that whatever little that I had, I could invest. And I thank God that, I don't know, nobody told me this, but it just came natural to me that I started investing. When I was back in South Sudan, I bought a house before even I got married, bought my own land, built it. And yeah, I built it after I got married, but I bought the land before I was married. So, and bought another one, and bought another one. So those are some of the things that no one told me, because I grew up more special, not without my parents. And no one told me this, that, oh, if you're working, invest, do this. No one. It just came natural to me. I don't know how, but it just came natural to me. But I did not know that I was investing that time. But now it became very clear to me what I should do with the little, even however little it is remaining, that I should save and invest. Not just saving, because saving it will be staying there. Maybe also you can have something a little in the bank account, but it would be, if there's interest, it would maybe very minimum, very small. But when you invest, you can really grow it so big, and get big profit. So those are some of the things that I could really tell my younger self if I was to go back in time, and tell myself what to do, what advice to do. With all that I have learned in this life, I could really tell myself to be still and know that everything will work out for my good. So I I just wanted to let someone, whatever that you go through, it has the reason why you go through that. Sometimes you need to find yourself to find the lesson that you need to learn in that difficult situation. So find that lesson, learn it so you don't repeat that class. Because if you did not learn what you need to learn, it may repeat itself. So find out the lesson you need to learn, and yes, redirect to the direction that God wants you to be. Yeah, and choose yourself. Choose yourself first. Before choosing others, choose yourself. Choose yourself. Love yourself, trust yourself. That is something I wish I knew earlier. It would have helped me, it would have saved me a lot of things. So just the way you are, you're very special, you're very unique, you have all that it takes for you to reach to where God wants you to be. You have all that you need. So don't focus on the problem, don't focus on the challenge, focus on the lesson you can learn, and focus on what you can bring after learning the lesson. So stay blessed and God bless you. Have a beautiful time. And see you again in the evening. I'll be going for work and see you again in the evening. Let me know if you wanted to know more about the online business that I offer, and then I'll be able to share with you more information. Yeah, that's another way to invest. Invest your time, because this amazing online business helped me learn so many things, to rediscover myself. And I am so much grateful for this business opportunity that I always come to share, because it is an amazing opportunity that you really don't need to miss it. So for more information, my link is on the screen, is also in my bio, www.sundaysdreamlife.com. When you click, because you have a dream, it could be your dream life. So you have a dream. So to make that dream become a reality, you need to take action. You need to do something. For you to get in successful, you need to have two things, either a service or a product. Because I'm a Christian, and we normally pray the mindset that I wish I knew earlier. This is some of the lessons I wish I knew earlier, that not only prayer can help, because prayer can give me instruction to do what I need to do. So I need to go and do what I had. Maybe I had maybe the instruction that was given to me as a result of me praying, so I can be able to become that person that I want to be. I wish I knew that earlier, because I used to think, okay, pray, 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 pray. I don't want go and build my skills. I don't go and learn something. I thought just prayer will work by itself, but prayer would give me direction. Prayer is not bad. Prayer is number one, but it gives me direction to do something, because God gave me the hands, everything, the knowledge, everything, not for just for decoration, is to be used. And when I pray, and then maybe I don't know what to do, and God gave me the instruction, I need to go and do it. And I wish I knew that earlier. It would have helped me a lot. I know that so many people still there. You just pray, 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 and you don't do anything. You even don't go and do any course to help you think that it will just drop. Yes, I don't think that God cannot do that. God can do that. But yes, if you're given a bigger position that you can't handle, what are you going to do? You don't have the skills, you don't know the know-how. What are you going to do? You're going to ashamed that God. What is going to happen? That God that gave you that. So you need to really upskill, get yourself to do something, learn the skill. If you have been praying and fasting, yeah, I have been praying. I love prayer and fasting. That is, I don't go more than 3 months without prayer and fasting. That I do, because I seek clarity. I want to seek direction. I need to seek for what is the next move. What is next about this matter, about that matter? What should I do? So that gives me the direction. So it's not just for me to pray and relax. It's for me to pray and act on the instruction I get over the prayers. So I wish I knew this earlier. I could tell my younger self, I don't know, I could be the most skilled person, because I have a lot of skills that are, small in different things, small here, small here, but not perfect. But I did not know what exactly, because there are so many, so diverse and different. Yes, I believe that in this world of today, you need to have diverse skills. But there's that skill that you need to be perfect yourself in, so that when whatever that skill that you get in, you can be an expert there. So I really wish I knew that earlier, because I could have done, but I still don't blame myself. That was a period for me to learn, and whatever happened, it happened for me to learn, and also help me to know that I can do a lot. I can choose just one side of the skill and perfect myself there, and then maybe choose two or three, and then and learn more, but choose that one that you know that you can do best. So, and that you can, if you don't know how to do that, prayer can help in that situation. For those ones who are Christians, even Muslims, they do pray, or other religions, they do pray, and prayer is to give you instruction. It's just to communicate with your divine creator, who is God, and he will give you the instruction, whatever that comes. And then your task is to take action, not just to relax and be there. Take action. And that taking action will help you a lot. So I'm so grateful that I went through all that to learn, and that is also helped me to be a great teacher to my children, because I will teach them from my experience. I'll tell them this is this. If you learn this, is that, and yeah. Sometimes we go through the experience that we go through, not just for our own self, but for our children, for those ones who will meet along the way. There are some people that will meet that are going through that challenge, so you become the answer. You can tell them out of experience that this happened to me and this is how it happened, and then they can avoid the loopholes, the potholes that you went through, so they can be able to avoid that. And also it gives confidence for someone who is going through something, and you who went through that, telling them, give them the hope and the confidence that they can come out of that too. So there are a lot of things that I could tell my younger self, but those are the major three that I could tell myself: to believe in myself, to put myself first, to invest, and to learn, to keep learning every single day. I keep learning. My daughter has, my firstborn has just known that for me, likes to learn and do. She got certain book and she brought to me to say, this is exactly that's what you do. Your morning routine, your evening routine, everything you do is just exactly like it was created for you. So they start to learn from that experience. They see you doing it, as a parent, they can start doing that too, and building those good habits that can give you good health, like doing exercise of the body, exercise of the mind. Have that quiet time, reflection, write down, journaling, write down the things that happen. Like I do this most time with my children. Reflection: what happened during the day, and what happened, and then what are you grateful for. So they keep doing that, and gives them the memory to reflect: what did I do today? What are the outstanding things that stood out? Because of course there are so many things that happen, but what are those things? Because they will start telling, I woke up, I went brush my teeth, I did that. But no, we don't want that. We want the outstanding things. What happened? What are the events that happened that you can remember about today, or maybe yesterday? And what are you grateful for today? Yeah, those are some of the things. So I am so grateful for your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for those also who watching the replay. Remember, if you wanted to know more about the online business, get back to me. Comment below this video more info, or send me a DM, and I can be able to give you more information. God bless you. Have a beautiful Tuesday, and may God bless you, and may His face shine upon you. God bless you, and have a beautiful day. or evening. I don't know what time it is at your time zone, but have a beautiful time. God bless you. Bye.